Okay, folks, welcome back to the ever-thickening plot of Disco Elysium. Thickening perhaps through some thickening granules or, I don't know, large amounts of cream or something. What the fuck am I talking about? We are playing this video game. We need to get this corpse down. We've been instructed specifically to get the corpse down, but I don't know how to do that.
Still is, looking right through you with his white eyes. The body below is entirely dedicated.
I mean, we've done that, and I didn't throw up, and I was very proud of myself. But what's the next step then? What's the next step? I'm just trying to remember what happened last time. We got the clothes in the trash, didn't we? Yeah. So I guess we can go back and talk to Garty again, or Garty. I can't remember exactly what he said. I have a bad memory for names, but we'll go back and talk to him anyway. And see if he knows anything about why the evidence had been disposed of in the aforementioned rubbish tip. It's very possible that I did it, that our main character did it, because he also threw his paperwork in there, but we'll find out, won't we? We'll find out. Hello.
Can I help you?
Gart, I saw another thing at the whirling.
Another thing. Great. I love those.
No mention of that. There's something else I want to talk
Yes.
about. So here's your trash container key.
Thanks. I hope you found what you were looking for.
I found the victim's
How
clothes.
strange. I certainly didn't put them there.
Could someone on your staff have put them there?
Sylvie had the keys before I got here, and I can vouch for her. I can vouch for all my staff. None of us would tamper with the crime scene.
So who else has keys to the trash container?
The trash collection service? CS Municipal. I don't see why they would put anything in the trash, though.
Ah, the elusive CS Municipal. I doubt we'll be able to track down who was sent here last and when. This will have to be one of those little threads that solves itself down the road.
Or we could just assume Gart did it and is just lying. People can do that.
Thank you anyway.
Maybe you don't remember putting them there. Maybe you were in sleepwalking or in some sort of fugue
I
state.
think fugue states are more your forte, officer.
Thanks. Let's talk about something
Yes.
else. Takes that as a compliment. Ah, yes, I am very good at fugue states. I am an expert in the fugue state expertise? In the lost art of fugue state? I don't know. What the fuck am I even saying? What the fuck am I ever saying? We need to do some other stuff then. There's the union, but that's not until later. I need to report my badge missing. That's a thing. We need to, talk to Sylvie as well. Okay. Okay, well, he said that was in his car, right? Is this his car? I hope this is his car, because it's hella rad.
Before you stands a motor carriage. The bodywork is covered in blue and white livery, bearing the number 57.
Uh-huh.
Vapor emanates from the large engine on the back of the vehicle. It hasn't had time to cool off yet.
What? I mean, this is definitely, it says Precinct 57 on it, so it's definitely this guy's vehicle. Why are cars like this in this game?
This must be the infernal machine that tore you from oblivion. The Caprice Kinema motor carriage.
Oh yeah, something woke him up. Open the
In
door.
cabin, you are welcomed by a set of steering levers, a radio microphone on a hook, a pull-out toolbox under the seat, and the soft glow of the fuel preheater gauge.
Okay.
A scent of leatherwork and heavy fuel oils washes over you.
We want the radio for
The
now.
frequency tableau lights up, and the green button labeled Prime Line glows like a feline eye. And then you hear something. The soft purr of electrical kittens, radio waves cast far and wide over the metropolis. A woman's voice greets you through the static.
This is Precinct 57. Hello, Lieutenant. How may I assist you?
It didn't sound like She said the word lieutenant there, but I don't know, it's a French word, right? Maybe that was the French pronunciation that she said. I'm very uncultured.
Hello, Alice. Please assist our colleague from the 41st precinct here. I'm putting him on.
Hi, Alice. This is the officer from the 41st precinct speaking. Nice to meet you.
This is Officer Alice Demetri, Precinct 57. How may I assist you?
Under the green prime line, a yellow saved button catches your eye. You wonder what the lieutenant's default radio station is.
I mean, as distracting as that is, no, you know what? I'm going to ignore Alice and press the button labeled saved.
As always, it's DJ Mesh and Fellatio, and you're listening to
Fellatio.
Reed Freaks FM, bringing you the hottest, the nastiest, the most vulgar.
A flock of seagulls takes off nearby, startled by the roaring radio. Right away, the lieutenant reaches into the cabin and turns off the radio. He's not looking at you as he says,
Someone must have been messing with the radio, or maybe picked up a random frequency. You wanted the prime line, right?
Sorry about it. I wanted to contact the dispatch.
This is Precinct 57. How may I assist you?
Could you connect me to the 41st precinct? There's something I need to report.
Just a second, officer.
She puts you on hold, the static crackling softly like a bonfire. After a while, you hear an old man greet you from the radio. His rattly voice is oddly familiar.
10-2, 10-5. This is 41st. Come in. Over.
Another French person. I assume Alice was French, and I'm not just being massively racist. I don't know.
a scrawny old man sits in a dusty cubicle, smoking, with a large white rectangle sewn on his vest. In front of him is a box-shaped apparatus with an array of wires and antennas. The radio switchboard.
Am I, like, seeing this in my mind's eye, or what? It's not like a video feed, right? It's just a radio.
The man uses relay code. You've got this. You're a cop, and cops know relay code.
Good thing I'm rolling success on literally everything in this game, isn't it? 10-4, Station 41, I've got an urgent business, over.
10-4, message received. 10-5, relay message. What's your status? Over.
Now, I was going to report my missing badge, but apparently I'm not allowed, so I'm just reporting in, over.
10-18, state your message, sir.
Ah, there we go. I mean, it's tempting to say that, but I don't think it will get me very far. I need to report my badge is missing.
10-9, over.
My badge, I can't find it anywhere. Basically, it's gone.
10-4, message received. This is a very serious situation. I need to 10-22 the captain. Over.
I don't know what any of these numbers mean. I'm assuming 10-18... No, 10-9, sorry, was repeat your message because I had to say the same thing twice, but obviously my boy here knows what they mean, and that's good enough, I guess.
Is it him? What does he want?
A dry voice asks in the
Says
background.
He lost his badge and needs to report it.
He what? He lost his badge?
Say nothing.
Who lost his badge?
What a fun fella, look at him. He looks like the fucking Joker from the Joker. You know what I mean? You know, the one Joaquin Phoenix Joker? The sort of lanky, nasty man.
Dick
No offense to
fucking
Joaquin
Mullen.
Phoenix.
Who do you think?
It's Officer Dick Mullen from the bestseller Dick Mullen and the Lost Identity.
He says, fighting off laughter.
Dick Mullen is not your name. It's the name of a fictional detective who would not lose his badge.
Ah, that's a shame. I thought I was onto something there. Hey, it's raining. That's fun.
Defend yourself. Immediately. They're laughing at you.
Fine, I'll do what my authority demands. Haha, officer has lost his badge, haha, like I'm the first cop to ever misplace his badge.
He says this has probably happened to other policemen before him and laughs sarcastically.
Oh god damn it. Is he fucking kidding? The whole station's gonna be dicked for this.
Satellite Officer Vicmar is wondering if you might be joking and adds that this tarnishes the reputation of the entire station. Over.
Mullen dicked us.
Can we just move on? I want to get it reported and be done with it.
10-4, I hear you, officer. I'm just going to make a note here that you are in pursuit of your misplaced badge. Over.
Fuck me. Mac, come here. You've got to hear this. Dick Mullen lost his badge.
What's going on?
Super Cop here lost his badge.
He lost his what now?
His badge. He lost his goddamn fucking badge.
Could Joe just please stop saying lost his badge for a moment?
He asks you to please stop saying he lost his badge.
Why? Did he find it?
The room at the other end of the line erupts with volcanic laughter, but no one voice acted that.
Sergeant Orson was wondering if you found your badge yet. Over.
You don't have a comeback. Sorry. It's hard to think like this.
Say nothing.
He's not replying. Looks like he's still looking for it.
You can hear laughter in the background. Enough with this now, I have other things to
10-9,
discuss.
come again. I didn't get that. Over.
The animated conversation in the back is making it difficult for him to hear you.
New heights even for Captain Sober.
Ask him. Ask him if he's lost his gun, too.
About that.
Sergeant Orson wants to know if you lost your gun too. Over.
I don't think I have a gun.
Check your pockets. Check your... Holy fuck. You don't know where it is, do you?
Whoops. I don't have my gun.
No. It's gone. It's not fucking on you.
Don't sweat it, Bratan. You don't need a gun to have fun. We can still have fun. It's not all over.
This necktie is probably more of a fuck up than the main character is, honestly.
10-9, come in, officer. Did you get my question? We were wondering about your gun. Over.
58%. Fuck it, let's go for it.
Lying over the phone, it's easy. Just say it like it's the truth. And then it becomes it.
No, of course I didn't lose my gun.
He says he didn't.
Thank God for that. That would have been a nightmare. I don't even want to imagine the poor prick who has to relay that kind of news to the captain. Losing his badge is bad enough. Tell him to find it, and fast. We can't have some gangbanger running around with it.
We're all glad to hear you've not lost your gun, officer. You need further assistance? Over.
I could just change tune and just be like, oh, actually, I have lost my gun. I just lost it now, actually. Just in the last 10 seconds. So it just fell out my pocket and rolled away. I can't ask them for money. I don't think there's any personal details that would be particularly helpful here. So 10-10, transmission completed, standing by, over.
Roger that, 10-10. Over and out.
Now, pick up the radio again.
This is Precinct 57. How may I assist you?
I need you to connect me to a civilian, a Sylvie. She may have reported a murder.
Of course. What is her number, officer?
Kim, didn't Gart give you Sylvie's number?
Yes, hold on. Her number is 005 1944 298.
I might try ringing that number in real life and see what happens. Probably nothing.
Received. Hold on, officer.
Very good. That's a good sound and I want to hear it more. Start slapping a matching rhythm on your
Give
thighs.
it a minute. She might be busy at the moment. Takes a bit to get to the phone.
Well, you don't say. I've never had someone, not get to the phone on time when I've rung them before. That's really helpful insight you're giving me there.
Officer, I have Sylvie Malaika on the line for you.
Ooh, that's a good name. I like the two I's in a row. One with a funny bit. I don't understand language that isn't English, I'm sorry.
Yes, hello?
A female voice greets you through the static. It sounds like she's a million miles away from here. Sylvie, I believe we've met before. This is me, a detective from the Whirling in Rags.
Oh, right. Hello, officer. What can I do for you?
Have you seen my gun? No, I think we'll leave it. We'll leave that for now. Was it you who called the police?
No, not me.
But why didn't you call? Didn't courts behind your workplace bother you?
What? Of course it bothered me. But I thought the Union already knew about the court.
Wait, what does the Union have to do with anything?
No one calls the police. The Union would get angry.
What do you mean by that?
You know, what the Union says goes. People listen to them and they take care of their own, which is like everyone here.
Wait, Kim. Is she speaking truth? The Union is the law around here?
Legally, no. In reality, yes. Martinez is de facto policed by the dock workers union.
Words are not necessary to feel the lieutenant's discontent for the situation.
So why the fuck are we here if they just deal with their own shit and obviously we're not wanted? Can't we just leave them to it? Okay, tell me exactly, why did you let a corpse hang in your own backyard for weeks instead of calling us?
I didn't want to get in trouble with the others.
Push her further. Show her the error of her ways.
Let me get this straight. You ignored the law to save your own skin.
I didn't know I had to report it. I thought someone would take him down eventually.
A little late for tears, isn't it? Should have used them to summon the police earlier.
You can almost hear the girl getting smaller on the other end of the line until she almost drowns in static.
Do you know who made that kill?
No. I honestly don't know.
I just said kill instead of call, but you knew what I meant.
It was someone else. We'll find them sooner or later, officer. It just might take a while.
Okay, next question.
Okay.
Do you know how my paperwork ended up in the trash container behind the whirling? That's not what I actually want to ask her. I want to ask her about the clothes, but I guess this will do.
Well, you tried to jam it down the toilet, sir, clogging it completely. After I had unclogged the toilet and retrieved the paperwork, I threw it out in the trash, thinking you didn't need it. I am sorry about that. Anything else, detective?
You quit your job at the whirling. Why? I mean, we know why, because Gart was apparently being a bit of a fucking nonce, but we'll go with this.
You mean why did I leave the bar? Honestly, I'm not really comfortable discussing it with you, sir.
Why not?
Okay, did you leave because of Gart?
What? No, why would you even think that?
I'm not going to say this one, that's for damn sure. Yeah, I'll try and be supportive. Sylvie, don't be afraid of that pig. You have to stand up for yourself.
Please, don't bring Gart into this. It's none of your business.
God, why can't you just mind your own business?
I already said I don't want to talk about this. You're messing everything up again.
Wow, okay. Last question. Have you seen my badge?
Yes, I know who you are. You're a police officer. The law.
My badge is missing. Have you seen it anywhere?
Oh, no. I haven't, sorry.
Okay.
Real policemen have uniforms too, by the way. Where's yours?
Kim doesn't have a uniform, and he seems real to me.
He's in plain clothes, voluntarily. It's different from not knowing where your uniform is. There are officers who wear the signature Perseus black uniforms to the highest ranks in the RCM and end up buried in them as well. Others do it more casually. Looks like you're one of them.
The question, have you seen my policeman uniform, is such like... It sounds like a fucking 5-year-old saying it, and it's so tempting, but I think I've got everything I need, thanks.
I do hope so. Please, don't call me again. Bye.
Wait, why does she seem angry with you?
No, she doesn't have a problem with you. It must be someone else she's angry about. Some other guy. Like Gart.
Okay, but I'm a guy. Sure it isn't about me?
Trust me, you wouldn't want to be the guy here. You know how it is. Yak, yak, nag, nag.
Uh-oh. Was it not Gart the whole time?
No, you're the guy. You're Lieutenant Love, matchmaker extraordinaire. Help the poor girl out, lest she turns into a spinster.
Hmm. Oh my god, not a spinster.
Not a spinster, my god. You have to intervene on behalf of the People's Republic of Love. First, calm her down. Tell her you've got everything under control. And then go have a boys' talk with God himself.
Oh no.
Think you can do that, Lieutenant Love?
Why is this a thing I can say? Oh god, this character is a piece of shit. Fuck it. I'm gonna. To be true to the character, I'm not gonna say this one, but I am gonna follow this quest chain. Are you still there, kiddo? Listen, I've got everything under control.
No. What?
Oh. Oh no. These are both awful. These are. I wish I hadn't committed now. I really wish I hadn't committed. I mean, it's gotta be the one that doesn't involve calling myself Big Papa, but the other one is just as fucking awful. I know, baby, I know. It's just that you've got this sweet woman-child thing that makes men go crazy, especially a man like Gart.
Oh God. Please, just stay out of my life.
I've got a hunch your love life is about to take a very pleasant turn.
What? What is it?
You'll see, Lieutenant. You'll see.
Call was terminated by the other party. Anything else, officer?
It's on. The love quest is on. Too late, everyone. It's on. Take it to God now.
I'm done with the radio for now.
57th, over and out.
In the cabin, you see a set of steering levers, a radio on a hook, a pull-out toolbox, and the soft glow of the fuel preheater gauge.
I wonder if there's anything worth having in this
The
toolbox.
metallic drawer slides out from under the seat and clicks into place. The tools inside are neatly organized.
Take what you need, officer. It's going to be a long case. I'm not protective of my tools, like some men are.
He's clearly a little protective of his tools. But what can you do? Work is work.
I want them all. I want all of them. Let's start with the pry bar.
The pry bar feels nice and cold in your hand, heavier than you'd think. Useful for opening all sorts of doors and lids.
And the chain cutters?
The handles are long and sleek. Snap, snap, go the cutters in your hand. You can do good work with these. Cut chains, locks, and ropes, especially belts.
Alright. The flashlight.
It's robust, weatherproof, and well made. Police issue, blue. Lets you see things in the dark you would otherwise miss. The pull-out toolbox slides back into its nest.
I think that's all for now. So we can go back to Gart and follow up on this Sylvie thing, but I already feel like an utter piece of shit for doing that. An ancient fountain doesn't pump water anymore. There's a tree in it. That's nice. Some great tectonic forces cracked the pavement like an eggshell. Purple. Maybe a sea monster did this to the plaza. The damage looks like it could have been caused by an earthquake. Oh. Who are these? Who are these fellas? What are they up to? I don't really know what my goal is right now then. Tire tracks leading to the roof. The slush and rain has almost washed them off. See, I don't really know enough. Like, this is the only thing I can realistically follow up on, and it seems real fucking dangerous. I mean, the Union seems to be the primary cause for investigation right now, but we can't get to them until a certain amount of time passes. I can't remember. Did it say after 1? It's only 11:30 right now, so let's just talk to some people, I guess.
No shame. Whining about your back every time you bring out the measuring tape.
René, you're a man with a fork in a world of soup. Please, let's just try to enjoy the game, alright?
The other one is eating a big sandwich.
I'm trying to, but you keep breaking my concentration. You're old. I can see that. We're both old. Now stop grabbing your ass like it's a girl.
Alright, yep, okay. Ooh, I think I can do. Sure.
You are immediately surprised by the ball's lack of weight. No matter, you'll make it work.
I don't even know what this game is, but sure. Feel the ball.
The cold metal ball is surprisingly smooth against your neck. It has a pattern on it. Probably a sponsored ball. Yours would only be covered with bumps of learning and scars of victory. Already your muscles are adjusting to the weight, the nervous system calibrating, until you and the ball have merged into a single entity. The man ball is ready.
Please don't ever say man ball again. Let go. Be the ball. Uh-huh. So they're just throwing them into the pond?
Bordel de merde!
A whorehouse of shit.
Okay.
It wasn't whorehouse of shit. The shot was at least 23 meters. Probably 24, and then some. Nothing to be embarrassed about.
What the hell is your problem?
Not weak right triceps, that's for sure.
I don't care if you are a cop. You do not just ruin someone's game. It's so goddamn disrespectful.
Yeah, I assumed they were playing bowls, not fucking shot put, but I'm sensing anger and I don't understand why.
Vandalized our game, son. We can't play petanque with 5 bull.
Oh, petanque, I understand.
No, you don't. Our petanque game is ruined. We want our bull back.
Take it easy, René. This is just a misunderstanding, isn't it, officer? No harm done.
How do you know I was an officer?
Of course there's harm done, you orange slug. You owe us a goddamn bull.
Okay, I'll try and fix this.
Good. Mistakes are forgiven when men at least try to right their wrongs. I believe you will try. Now, why did you approach us?
To throw your balls into the pond. Why else?
Yes, why did you come here? It's unlikely they know anything about the murder.
Do you know anything about the man hanged in the backyard of Whirling Rags?
Unfortunately, I don't. Unlike most of the locals, I have no qualms about assisting law enforcement. But this affair has passed me by completely.
And most of the locals?
In Martinez, the union is the law. So can you really blame them?
But you don't have a problem with cops.
Cop is a pejorative term. I don't have a problem with policemen. On the contrary, I admire the effort to bring order to our streets.
He doesn't know about the crime. Your time is better spent discussing politics.
So again, you don't know anything.
If I knew, I would not be afraid to tell you. I simply don't. I'm an old man, not a coward. The daily business of the riffraff no longer concerns me.
'Tis true, sire. He knows nothing. This is a man with a lot of past, but little present, and almost no future.
Wow, harsh. Thank you for your time. That was a fun time spent ruining an old man's game. I'm definitely not going to go and fish that ball out the river. The coin-operated viewer has been banged up. Inoperable. Sorry, everyone's very French around here, so I thought I'd double down on that. Hello, who are you?
Sir, step right in. The store is open.
A young girl with chubby red cheeks waves at you, smiling. Her nose is also red from the cold. Hi.
Are you interested in a new and exciting book?
She stomps her feet to keep warmer. Is it okay if I ask you some questions?
Okay, sir. I'll try to answer any questions you have. I hope they're about books.
What is your name?
My name is Annette, sir. My mum, her name is Plaisance. She owns the store. She's inside, minding the register. or organising the stock.
The girl gazes at the window, then suddenly jolts, her eyes wide as if recalling something.
Feel free to step in and browse our wares.
She's got one job and she does it well. And you're standing out here in the cold because...
I'm signalling that the store is open. Otherwise people might not know. They'd miss out on the crime, romance and biographies of famous people.
I don't think they would. Couldn't really be in bigger letters, could it? Such a good trooper you are, already learning the hard value of work. Pat her head.
Thank you, sir. I'm happy to help Mum out with the store.
She smiles and stands up like... She smiles and stands upright like a little soldier. Shouldn't you be at school or something?
I do my studies at home at the moment. I have to help Mum keep this place running.
By standing outside it. School is stupid. You're lucky to not be there.
Mum says it's necessary to do both because it builds character. Mum says a proper worker is dutiful. That's how you get ahead in life. You succeed.
Well, how's the business going?
Mum says it's peachy. She was a little afraid at first. There's talk about this house being cursed.
Ooh, now I'm interested.
Behind her, the window has been boarded up. You sense the boards creaking, twisting for a second, and some kind of doubt in her tense shoulders.
Cursed in what way?
Cursed in the way that makes them say that no business has ever really thrived here, sir. That they all go...
bankrupt.
Exactly. But we've been doing fine so far.
That sounds rather serious. I should probably look into this.
We can go into the bookstore and ask about the case. But I don't see much more to look into here.
Yes. Please do also look at our wares inside. The postcards and board games are there, sir.
Board games? Now we're fucking talking. Let's play some fucking Hero Quest, yeah? How does this curse manifest itself?
It does not manifest itself in any way. It does not exist. I liked it better when we were talking about whether it's appropriate to stand out in the freezing weather.
But Kim, the plasmic manifestations...
No such thing.
Anything else you wanted to talk about, sir?
Enough about the curse for now.
Maybe I can tell you about some of our books instead.
Okay, bye. See you around, Annette. So what is all this? Oh, it's just books. They just got books. All the books are here. I'm not... There's a book about pate. I do like pate. Good, it's like meat spread. You take meat and you turn it into like a paste and then you consume it. It's crazy. It's like you cutting out the chewing part of the eating process, which everyone knows is the worst part. Just need to turn it into a pure liquid, honestly. When we get liquid meat, then life will finally be complete as far as I'm concerned.
Welcome to Crime, Romance and Biographies of Famous People. My name is Plaisance.
The clerk extends a greeting.
Be welcome, and please take responsibility for the energy you bring into this space.
Before we... no. I see where that's going now. So you're the owner of this store?
I am. The proudest owner of our little shop of culture.
Her voice is high-pitched, as if to give it more penetration. Penetration. The girl outside mentioned that this place is cursed.
Cursed? Who said that? Annette? I will have a word with her. This place is not cursed. It has a robustly magnetic energy. Good for commercial activity. My business is thriving, sir.
You can tell by all the customers.
What in God's name is she talking about?
Your daughter is the one standing outside the store, right?
Annette, yes, my daughter. I hope she wasn't slacking off again with her nose in science fiction. Tell me, was she at her post doing her job like a proper girl?
Yes, of course.
Wonderful. Did you talk to her?
Yes.
Great. On a scale of 1 to 10, how compelled were you to buy books after talking with her?
Oh, 10. She's certainly very polite and helpful.
My precious, her dedication brings joy to my heart. If you have children, I hope they turn out as great as my Annette.
Hmm. Annette is quite the trooper. She's a great value add.
As a young girl should be. With the proper attitude, she'll have a bright financial future.
Okay, let's change the subject.
The woman before you scans the store, her shoulders rigid and tense. Every now and then, she nudges her glasses.
What if I want to buy a book?
Then why are you talking to me? Everything is on the shelves to browse. Don't you feel compelled to buy anything? See those shelves there? Go. Be drawn.
She's trying to, like, hypnotize me into buying stock offer. That's pretty wacky. Alright, I'll take a look then.
She smiles and nods, seemingly relieved.
Farewell for now, book peddler. Book peddler. What do you have up here, book peddler?
The plaque on the shelf reads, Biographies of Famous People. You see a large variety of names, none of which ring a bell.
Okay. I don't think there's much to be gained from being in here, to be honest. I don't think this is helping me solve my crime. Just another boring book. Everything's just another boring book. Who reads these days? Not me, that's for damn sure. What's behind the curtain?
You see a set of tattered curtains blocking the way to another room. A strange cage-like trinket dangles from the curtains.
Excuse me, officer. The back room is strictly for employees only.
I'm going to examine the strange cage-like trinket.
You see some kind of charm, an irregular polyhedron assembled from bones, sticks, and straw. Inside, a disturbing fish head with empty eye sockets stares at you.
Okay.
This is a traditional Seminese ward, meant to provide protection against ill luck, bad dreams, curses, and other supernatural scourges.
And who are the Seminese?
Inhabitants of Ile de Fantôme, the Seminine Islands down south. Aside from poking at it suspiciously, there is nothing else to do with the fish head charm at this time. The curtains remain shut before you.
Pull open the curtains.
Just as you're about to pull apart the curtains, the petrified voice of the shop owner cries out once more.
Sir, don't touch that. I told you it's off limits for the customers.
Her hand is closed around her pendant, her fingers nervously playing with the talisman.
Parapsychologically speaking, we're done if you decide to open them. I won't be held responsible for the consequences. It's too dangerous.
The fuck?
She looks away, mumbling. Why is everyone always messing with the curtains? Why can't they just buy books like normal people?
This is about the curse. That's why you're afraid.
No, it's just a storeroom for the employees, I told you. Now please step away from the curtains.
She's almost begging you. This is different. I'm a police officer. I need to get in there.
Why? It's not like anyone was killed there.
She stops abruptly as her hand flies over her mouth, baffled by her own bluntness.
I'm sorry. I don't mean to be so impolite. Just please don't go there. I can't allow that. You'll only make things worse and unleash the powers.
The curtains do seem frail suddenly, not robust enough to contain a slippery darkness.
I don't care. You can't stop me. I'll open them.
No! Please just talk to me, officer. Come here and let's talk this through before you decide to do anything extreme.
Talking is always good. Go see what she has to say. There is something mysterious about the curtains. Be careful.
What could possibly be behind these curtains?
Tattered with age and covered in dust, hang before you, as if taunting you.
Shopkeeper, what's behind the curtains?
Nothing. Now please go back to browsing the books. Don't you feel compelled to look at the books? The books are all you care about.
She speaks almost as if she's trying to put a spell on you, urging you to buy more books. Oddly enough, the more she tries to draw you away from the curtains, the more alluring they become.
Fine, let's go see what she has to say about it then. Seems very desperate to hide whatever's on the other side of there from the law.
And welcome to crime, romance, and biographies of famous people.
Why are you so uptight about those curtains? I just want to know what's on the other side.
I already told you, it's just a storage room for employees. I don't understand why it's so important to you. Just let it go, officer. Go buy some goddamn books. You're supposed to be drawn to the books.
If it's just a storage room, then why does it have a Seminese ward protecting it?
It's just for decoration.
She waves under your gaze, mouth pressed into a tight-lipped smile. Then something breaks.
Okay, fine. It's because this place is cursed. Just like Annette said, they don't call it the doomed commercial area for nothing. Are you happy now, officer? Happy that you've ruined everything?
She closes her eyes and starts mumbling something to her pendant.
Host of hosts, she prays. Guard me and my honest business venture from the curse that lurks behind the curtains.
Have you sought help from anyone?
Yes, I've contacted numerous parapsychologists and even a pair of Simonese mediators. They provided me with the wards.
She nods at the strange cage-like trinket on the curtains.
The wards help to keep the doom at bay and protect us against the darkness that lies further in the building, even though now I fear it's not enough.
And is your pendant part of the wards as well?
Oh, this? No, it's a special Himian amulet, blessed by desert pygmy shamans, with a spell of compulsion. It's to compel people to buy books.
I get the feeling that if this woman existed in real life, she would buy everything Gwyneth Paltrow sells.
There are numerous spells cast throughout the store. I had the books anointed with a different inducement spell, for example. It's guaranteed to boost sales 15%.
Guaranteed.
Desert pygmy shamans. That sounds like a rather questionable way to describe a group of people.
But how does this curse manifest itself?
Is so much worse than you could imagine. It's a disease, eating at the very foundation.
A shiver runs through the woman as she looks around the dimly lit store.
It's the curse of financial distress, of ruin and bankruptcy.
She peers at the curtains again.
Didn't that curtain just move?
Wait, that's it? I was hoping for something more paranatural.
But officer, there's nothing natural about entire companies declaring bankruptcy. I'm talking about cacodemons feeding off bad business practices and disappointing income statements. There's something wrong with this building, I can tell you. Ever since I arrived, I've sensed an eerie lingering presence, as if I was unwanted here.
Would you like me to take the case? I could investigate, see if the curse is real.
Most certainly not. I don't want anyone who's not familiar with the psychic arts to get involved in this mess. Stay away. Leave the spirits be, so they can return to their slumber.
My liege, you know what this case calls for? A para-detective.
Farewell for now, book peddler. I can't not. If this game has a possibility of turning into a horror game, then I am all down for it.
The curtains, tattered with age. You see a dimly lit room full of dusty furniture and trash. A doorway stands in the back, covered in dozens of scary little Seminese wards, your shadow looming over it like an omen.
I warned you! You're unleashing forces beyond your understanding!
And I fucking love it, mate. Ghostly silhouettes of hairdryers. Alright. I like this picture. A vaguely androgynous portrait of a man. Oh. I thought it was a woman. I guess, either way's fine.
A heavy door with a missing handle stands before you, covered in dozens, if not hundreds, of Seminese trinkets and charms. It appears to be locked.
I'm gonna knock on the door.
Only an echo. No one is there. A hollowed-out, dark echo.
Well, there's no way in hell I'm succeeding in that check, so I guess we just have to leave this then. Thanks for your time, bookkeeper. This was absolutely fucking pointless. Anyway, back on to wondering what the fuck we're supposed to do. The next step is seeming more and more likely to be involved, or involving, talking to the Union. How we're going to do that is anyone else's guess, though. I still don't think it's late enough to do that, so...
With East Delta Commerce Center. This must be the name of the doomed commercial area.
I see no No way of contacting anyone from the Union through this, so I guess that's not helpful. I guess I really didn't want to have to do this, but there was an option to speak to our good friend Kuyo again.
Fuck does Kuno care?
Well, bye.
Kuno doesn't fucking care.
Okay. Good job, Kuno. Well, I guess in order to continue exploring this case, we're going to have to go a bit further afield then. Doesn't look like there's anything we can really do in the immediate vicinity. I wonder what's in this direction. Goods from the lorry haphazardly litter the surroundings. We can interact with, although there is a nice fella up here. Who are you, nice fella? I'm sure you're very friendly and not going to cause me any issues.
Welcome to Rivachol.
Your name is Racist Lorry Driver. He announces this, and the remark isn't addressed to you, it's addressed to the lieutenant. Oh. How is he racist then, if he... Why are you addressing my partner like that?
Don't you welcome to Revachol me. My grandfather came here from a 3,000-year-old racist isolationist culture, while your ancestors came to this island a mere 300 years ago. Every school of thought and government has failed in the city, but I love it nonetheless. It belongs to me as much as it belongs to you.
What's happening? You sound angry, Kim.
It's men like you who keep Revachol divided, making it that much harder for everyone to climb out of this post-war limbo.
He just welcomed us here.
What he means is, fixation on the Revacholian nation makes it harder for Revachol to actually attain self-determination.
Limbo? What's going on here?
Oh, come on, man. I just said, welcome to Rivachol. It's a lorry driver thing.
I know exactly what you meant. You think my kind doesn't belong here, that I should watch myself and behave.
I'm so confused.
But you see, I'm an officer of the RCM. It's actually my job to make sure you behave. I would advise you to remember that.
Silence. The air between them becomes tense. Your partner needs backup. Now's your moment to shine.
I'm sure... I didn't... I think we've all learned something here.
I haven't learned anything I didn't know before.
The lorryman shakes his head with indignation.
The lieutenant exhales and resumes his regular calmness.
Now that that's settled, we have a couple of questions.
What you say, officers?
He waits impassively, cigarette smouldering between his fingers.
He smells of heavy motor oils, and his breath of high tar content cigarettes, probably Astra Whites.
Found this mug in the trash. Yours?
Oh man, that's great. Look at that guy go. Haven't seen anything that funny in a while.
Is it yours?
God damn. Thanks for that, but no, it's not mine.
Showing racist things to a racist man. He's apparently racist anyway. I don't know if what he said is like code. But I obviously missed the entire boat on that conversation.
He doesn't live in Martinez.
What are you hauling?
Oh, not much anymore. I'm here to pick up some cargo, but the dock workers are on strike, so it's a sit and wait on your ass situation.
Wait, how long has this been going on then?
The strike? Oh, they've been at it for a while. A month, 2 months maybe. But this here is just the last week or so.
What kind of cargo are you supposed to pick up?
Apples.
Oh, well, those apples are fucked.
Apples is exactly the kind of thing you'd say if you had something to hide.
Apples.
Yeah, apples. I take it you had other questions? Oh, not much anymore. Apples.
Apples is exactly the kind of thing you'd say if you had something to hide.
Sounds like a cover story to me.
Look, as detective, I come from a long line of lorrymen. We got ancient rights and privileges.
He loses his patience for explaining it.
I'm here to pick up a load of fucking apples, man. Just regular, Koiko-picked apples.
Damn, you're not gonna get more out of him on this. He's put up the wall of racism.
Ah, the old wall of racism. You said something about the rights and privileges of lorrymen?
Oh yeah, they're a big deal. My great-grandfather was a carter, had a royal license and everything. We've tried to hold on to our privileges.
And that's a privilege.
Sure fucking is. We have a guild and everything, huh? Very ancient, very prestigious.
So it's a kind of union.
Hell no. It's a guild. Invitation only. Unions work for the rich fucks. They're basically the same. Been trying to fuck us out of our heritage in the name of profit, but you can't replace experience. Trusting street thugs with their goods is going to fuck them right up the ass. Mark my words. Generations of practice and no laughing matter.
Well, we're done for now. And so, it seems, am I. I guess we'll investigate what the fuck's going on over here with the naked man with the sign, and all these people just sort of standing around staring at their shoes, next time. I'll see you for that.